So goody, Raw Monday Night Raw, from the night after Money in the Bank.
Ambrose cut a good
I mean,
promo.
I actually, and believe it or not, I actually watched
Live.
Raw. I actually watched it live on TV on USA. I didn't go because I actually wanted to see
Of
now.
course, yeah.
Because at least I'm like, okay, you know what? Ambrose is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Let me just see how this goes for Raw. I'll at least, if nothing else, if anything is like boring or anything that doesn't matter on the show, I'll just go to a movie channel or watch some movie that I haven't seen in a while that's on there. So I watched it on USA.
Wait, did you make it through all 3 hours, or did you sit through one or two?
I ended up switching back and forth channels because there were some parts that were just like that I couldn't watch.
At least it wasn't Ziggler versus Corbin again.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, as far as I remember, Corbin and Ziggler didn't face, so no.
When Ambrose comes out with the new belt, his own logos on the side, people were getting good. People were getting that.
Yeah, they were chanting "You deserve it."
Oh
to,
wait,
to Ambrose.
Oh wait, that reminds me. Oh wait, I believe it was on Tony Kevin Castle.
I saw those ones.
Yeah, look at that. The crowds were like, yeah, it's kind of too much saying you deserve it because Ambrose didn't really do much. Well, I somewhat agree with you, but still, come on, and give Ambrose his moment.
Yeah, I mean, again, he didn't deserve. Did he deserve it? I like I said in the Money in the Bank review, he half deserved it, in my opinion. He half did because the character and he barely any memorable feuds, but it's as good as he's gonna get.
Pretty much.
You got Ambrose, celebrating his title win. Roman Reigns comes out to a chorus of boos, as usual.
No surprise there.
And then, obviously he congratulates Dean Ambrose.
Even though they still boo him.
Yeah. I thought for a minute that Reigns was actually going to turn. Because, Reigns was, he wasn't saying it, but he was almost telling people to shut up.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to... He was just trying to get the people to shut up, but not fully saying shut up.
It was not gonna,
But he was, he was trying to get the people to be with him, and be behind him. But obviously, you just can't fight it. They're gonna boo you no matter what.
Oh yeah, speaking of the crowd, just to mention really quickly, there's an article that I recently read called "Top 50 Chants Wrestling Fans Need to Stop Doing."
They really, yeah. Well, I agree. There's some chance that they got to stop.
Well, I'll mention it as we go through Raw. One of them, just to get one of them. One of them is the Wave.
Yeah, they need to stop that. They need to because they're only getting themselves over.
Yeah, because the match is. If we're watching a Baron Corbin Ziggler match or a Zeta Orton match, what are we gonna do?
What don't they understand? Whether they react if you guys react, the WWE is gonna love that, but they're not gonna do anything about it. All they love is reactions. If you see a boring match and you want to get WWE's attention, go to the concession stand or go to the bathroom.
So it's
during this.
So it's basically like WWE represents YouTube and WWE's in charge of YouTube, and the fans are just the people watching. The fans are the reactors. And WWE's YouTube and
they don't understand. They want people to react. They want people to watch, because if they do that, then that means that's what they want.
So it's better to just not react at all.
It's better to just not react at all, or just go to the concession stand, or go to the bathroom, or be on your phone, going on Twitter or something.
Well, another one. This one I
you have a phone. Go look on it. Go look on Twitter. Go text some of your boys. Text your girl. Text your guy. Whoever. Do something besides watch and react to what was going on if you don't like what's going on.
But this next one I partially disagree. I actually disagree with the USA channel. Well, I can understand somewhat, but still, come on. If someone's doing a patriotic speech,
all right. Well, let's just move on with Raw.
Yeah.
Anyways. So then Reigns wants his title match, because he's the former champ, and then Rollins like, no, he pinned me. I was the former champ. I beat you. I deserve the title shot. And then, of course, Shane is like, well, let's have Reigns and Rollins one-on-one for the champion, for #1 contender spot. Of course, I kind of knew where this was headed, and I didn't really like it where they were headed. Of course, it happened later on the night, but I will.
Wait, which match?
I will
again?
talk about that when I actually talk about it.
Wait, which match again?
The Reigns and Rollins for the #1 contender spot.
Oh, you mean the promo they did?
Yeah, well, leading up to the match.
Oh boy.
And then the first match was Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. I was surprised that they had this on a Raw. And then I think it was Sami Zayn that got the win over Kevin Owens.
By a roll-up, which was, that's another nitpick right there. Like, I can't take roll-ups anymore.
And yet you say that this match is on the level of Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Wait, no. I was saying, like, what if WWE said that? I wasn't saying, like, this is Shawn Michaels' Triple H caliber match. No. Okay, actually, maybe just a little bit, but it's never going to be on that same level.
It is not.
Especially
after what happened on Raw, after they had a match on Raw, and with Sami Zayn winning the way he did, you mean to tell me that is on the same level as Shawn Michaels versus Triple H? Give me a break. And especially with what happened at the end of the match of like them brawling. Like, okay, if this match was gonna end with Sami Zayn winning, and then you have Kevin Owens like injuring Sami Zayn after the match, then okay, because then you could have Sami Zayn be off TV for a little bit. And then you have Kevin Owens do something else at Battleground. Then Sami Zayn comes back and they have their blow-off match at SummerSlam.
Which would be fine, but
of course, they didn't give us that. They just had Sami Zayn just brawl around. Sami Zayn's throwing weak-ass punches. You could clearly see he's not hitting them. And even if he did hit him, it would be weak-ass punches. And they're brawling throughout the arena, and it's just so awkward, and it's so bad. It's like they ruined this whole thing. And of course, they're gonna rush this whole feud for Battleground to have a one-on-one.
Although I did say that, yes, about which Zayn versus Owens is the second coming of HBK versus Triple H. What would be worse is if at SummerSlam they do a match, it's actually good or at least decent, and commentary.
My God, this is like Shawn Michaels and Triple H, Michael. This is like their match at SummerSlam 02, Michael. Non-sanctioned, Michael.
Heck no, it's not. That was a 5-star match. Very solid spots. Like,
oh
no,
my God, no. This was
that's bad. That's bad.
This was just bad. This was just no. They ruined it.
Ugh.
Oh, then they had a segment of John Laurinaitis returning to Raw.
And actually making a camera like, I'm going to
My name is John Laurinaitis.
And
I'm the former Executive Vice President of Talent Relations and both General Managers of Raw and SmackDown. I would love to be the General Manager of Monday Night Raw again.
Or SmackDown.
And then Shane comes out and
kicks them out.
He announces that he's going to be in charge of SmackDown.
Oh, that's official? Oh, yeah.
Well, he said it in front of Laurinaitis. He said it during this whole thing. And Laurinaitis, what I don't understand is they're doing this whole thing, leading up to the draft of former general managers coming back and teasing that they want to be in charge of Raw and SmackDown when the draft happens.
Why don't you bring them back without any...
But when they bring them back, they make them look like they're lunatics. They look like just... They sound like they just came from a retirement home. They look... Yeah. The way they were acting on Raw...
Especially Teddy Long.
Yeah, Teddy Long, you bring him back, but make him look like he's crazy, like he lost it. Kane, he's already mental. He's already lost it, character-wise. And John Laurinaitis, same thing. He acts like he's crazy.
But it's kind of upsetting that Shane revealed it early that he was going to be in charge of SmackDown. He also would have done that on the live SmackDown on July the 19th. But
I know, but he just... Of course, that's WWE blowing their load early.
If Stephanie's in charge of Raw, no surprise at all. Unless they swerve us with something like, if they see Paul Heyman, I'd actually pop for that.
Okay, yeah. End Zone Cast defeated Vaudevillains, whatever.
What? They messed up the Vaudevillains. I am ashamed.
They didn't get the whole thing of AJ Styles coming out and telling the club, guys, I didn't need you at Money in the Bank, and yet you screwed me over. I wanted to win clean.
So I want you guys to come out and apologize, and then apologize to John Cena, which I thought was right, and then Cena kind of ripped AJ Styles in the club a new one, kind of.
Yeah, and you just kind of see that that is just gearing up for the inevitable AJ Styles Cena match at Battleground, rushing it, and then just beating him at Battleground, then beating him at SummerSlam.
Unless Styles gets the win.
Well, okay, here's what I think should happen. Okay, I just told you what WWE is obviously going to do. Here's what I think they should do now. They have the perfect time now. They haven't announced Cena versus AJ Styles at Battleground yet. I'm sure they're going to do it, but I'm just saying this is how it should be done. I think what should happen is at Battleground, you have Cena versus Anderson and Gallows in a handicap match.
I doubt that, but still, it's a possibility.
But yeah, it's not an exciting match if it's just Cena and Owens and Gallows. But
Cena, Owens, and Owens.
Not Owens. Cena versus Anderson and Gallows.
Yeah.
But if you have stakes in this match, it will because here's what should be done. Battleground: Cena versus Anderson and Gallows. If Cena wins, then he gets AJ at SummerSlam.
All right.
And the club is banned from ringside.
Officially.
Yeah, officially banned. If they get involved in any ways, they're fired. They're gone. They're going back to Japan. But if Gallows and Anderson win, then
they get involved.
Then Cena doesn't get his rematch with Styles.
And we already know who's going to win that match.
But then you have Cena win, and that's fine. You don't need Gallows and Anderson to beat John Cena. So Cena wins. You get AJ and Cena at SummerSlam. No club involved, and AJ goes over clean. That is how I should.
The first part makes sense. The second part, WWE's probably not going to do that at all. But we don't know that for sure.
That's how I think they should do it.
Ooh.
But of course they'll just have AJ and Cena 2 at Battleground. Of course they're not going to wait till SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, I want to mention
and plus everybody wins. Styles gets his first like Big 4 pay-per-view win. Since he came, he was at the Royal Rumble, didn't win. WrestleMania, didn't win. SummerSlam, you have an opportunity to have him win.
Yes.
And win clean. Not only that, win clean. So everybody wins. And Cena puts over a guy that, like, if they really want, because you said they wanted to put AJ Styles, as world champion by the end of 2016.
Yeah, that is how you do it.
If they want to do that and make him a viable, serious world champion, that is what they need to do.
Plus,
But of course, they're not going to do that.
But as I mentioned before, well, I guess we didn't really discuss it, but you can really see the somewhat wear and tear was, in his match against Styles, because he was actually selling the apron for a little bit, actually taking his time. Okay, this is the first time seeing it actually really fatigued.
You could kind of see that. Yeah, you could kind of see, like, the amount of, the 14 years he's been in the business. You could see that, like, he's not really the same performer as he was.
Nope, not even 10 years ago.
Yeah, he's not. He hasn't been the same, and I don't want to say age is catching up to him, because he is pushing 40, but at the same time, I think that's what I have to say. I think age is kind of catching up with him.
A little bit, not too much, but yeah. But
especially with what happened with Cena and Carl Anderson on Raw. He didn't do much. All he did was clothesline Anderson, and then attitude adjustment. You didn't see that?
I didn't notice that.
They had a match, apparently. Like,
I know they had a handicap match, but I didn't know.
And here's what didn't make sense in this. You have Cena and AJ. Oh, another thing. Another thing. People say that Cena doesn't sell in the ring. I mean, that's true. But he also doesn't sell promo-wise, because you have AJ talking all this smack to Cena, and Cena the whole time is just like...
What? Come on.
Like, doesn't even... Like, he's not even listening to a word. He's just like...
I'm speaking the truth right here. You're not even going to respond to that?
No reaction. No, he's just... Blank. I could see it. And since when does AJ make matches? Like, shouldn't Shane McMahon go, he's saying you wrestled Carl Anderson, and I like, when? Okay, when did this happen? Or are you going to be the general manager of Raw now? Like, what's going on?
Well, you said Cena does have some control, so...
Yeah, but no, I'm not talking about Cena. AJ Styles is making this match, not Cena.
Wait, what is this earlier this year with Chris Jericho making matches?
Like, I don't understand what's going on. So, you get Cena and Carl Anderson. Cena's going clothesline, attitude adjustment. Then you get the club interfering in the match, and AJ Styles finishing off with the Styles Clash on Cena, and then fade to black.
Okay. I know this is kind of too soon, but we had to have this Cena face Hogan at WrestleMania 18. Would it really be much of a difference, because Hogan barely did any moves, Cena barely did any moves.
No, all Cena did here was clothesline, AA, and then the club interferes.
Do you recall what Hogan did at 18? Because I know he did big boot, clothesline, leg drop,
right hands, clothesline,
and that was pretty much it.
No, he did. No, I think he stole rocks. I think he did the rock bottom on the Rock.
I will need to look back on that match.
If I'm not mistaken, he stole Rock's move, the rock bottom.
But you say he doesn't steal moves.
Well, he did here.
Apparently, I don't remember that. I'll have to look back on that.
I mean, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did the rock bottom on the Rock.
I will have to check on that. But then again, he also will be realistic. But okay, then Hogan actually did more moves than Cena.
Oh yeah, that's right. There wasn't a Baron Corbin Ziggler match.
Thank you.
Instead, it was Baron Corbin, Zack Ryder jobbing out to Baron Corbin. Oh well. You have Ryder's WrestleMania moment winning the Intercontinental title, and here he is jobbing back out to Baron Corbin.
The ultimate jobber. Wait, imagine. Well, it would be kind of funny if Zack Ryder just cut a promo or kind of take this a shoot promo, and it's like, I'm a jobber, and I'm gonna make this the best I can, and he actually gets over by that.
I don't know, but anyways, I mean. And this news was broken before Raw that Paige, after Money in the Bank, got arrested
by some argument with Roberto Del Rio in Vegas.
But apparently that was all fake because if it was real, then she was rewarded with a women's championship match against Charlotte. And the match, and did she lose? I think Charlotte beat her. Yeah, Charlotte beat her.
Wait, cleanly.
No, of course Dana Brooke. Oh! You talk about people botching. I don't know if you saw this.
Wait, I want to mention something really quick. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, Paige beat Charlotte twice on Raw, and then we should face Charlotte the third time for the title. She loses. Like,
well, but thanks to Dana Brooke, and it wasn't even that much help because this is what happens during the match. So Paige, I think she hits her finishing move, or she hits some kind of move on Charlotte, and then I think she hit the Rampage on Charlotte, and it looks like she's gonna win. She's near the ropes. She goes for the cover. 1, 2. Dana is screwing up. She had one job to do. She had to put Charlotte's leg on the rope, but she's screwing up, and Charlotte's leg slips off, and she keeps trying to put the leg on the rope, and the referee is clearly seeing this and not doing anything, like there's nothing going on. Oh, God, Dana. Oh, Dana. You poor soul. You poor botcher.
You degraded it. You degraded it. Wow.
She tried. She had one job to do. One job was to put Charlotte's leg on the rope while the referee wasn't looking, and she screwed that up.
Apparently, she had some Butterfingers before the match.
She couldn't. You can't get a grip on a woman's leg.
How can you mess this up? It's the simplest thing.
Oh my god. And the referee act like nothing happened, but he's standing there like getting distracted by Dana. And then Charlotte, I think, I don't know if she made Paige tap out or she hit natural selection for the win, but either way she beat Paige.
What does this do?
But then the saving grace comes after the end of the match. You get Sasha Banks' entrance.
Thank you. That was
She
good.
comes out, clocks Dana, she attacks Charlotte, and then Paige Paige comes out to help her after Dana's trying to help Charlotte. And finally, now you could put aside Natalya. You could actually go back to having Sasha Banks and Charlotte at SummerSlam.
You know what would really be upsetting?
What?
Battleground. Sasha versus Charlotte.
And then Sasha wins.
No. Well, no. Sure, that'd be fine. But okay. Dana Brooke tries to screw over Sasha, and now finally Snoop Dogg comes in and interferes. Like, you could have done some WrestleMania, but we kind of.
No, you know what? I think what they should do is, since you got Paige involved in it, and have Paige help Sasha, you should just have a tag team match at Battleground, having Sasha and Paige versus Charlotte and Dana.
Despite going down the Nikki Bella route by having another tag team match.
Yeah, but but then that means at Battleground you could have Charlotte, you could have Sasha make Charlotte tap out with the bank statement, and then you have furthermore making Sasha the #1 contender due to that, and then you have SummerSlam, Charlotte versus Sasha for the women's championship. And then Sasha wins the match. And Sasha wins the belt.
Wait, that's how you do #1 contenders match for the women's now? Just make the champion tap and then boom?
Well, no, but kind of nowadays, they always have these things where if you beat the champion by pinfall or submission, you're kind of in line for a championship shot.
That kind of stinks, but then again, it's kind of cool.
I mean, it makes sense. It still kind of makes sense a little bit. But, I mean, that's how they should do it. I don't know if they're going to rush Charlotte and Sasha. I mean, more than likely that's going to happen. Okay, so then you get the return of the Wyatt family. And I was really wondering what they were going to do here. Are they going to keep Wyatt's face like they did last time?
And
but they went in a completely screwed up direction here. You have the Wyatts come out, you do their thing, you know, you remind everybody who Bray Wyatt is, and all of a sudden, the New Day comes out.
Like, that was awkward.
So, how is this gonna mix? You have the Wyatt family versus the New Day? Like, how is this gonna mix? Like, just see, like, these are two completely opposite personas. Like, you have one that's like really dark and mysterious.
The dark side of the dark side of the dark side of Duck Dynasty versus the next animated trio of Goofy, Mickey, and Donald.
Yeah, it doesn't mix. It just does not. You're having the Wyatt family now to compete, you know, challenge for the tag team titles
when they just came back.
I mean, plus this is such a step down from Bray Wyatt. You know, he's 2014. He's not main eventing, but he's facing Cena at Mania. He loses, but I mean he loses, and then he's at Mania facing The Undertaker.
That was the lowest he could ever go.
And then he loses there. And also, he hasn't won a champion. Neither of the Wyatt family members have won a championship.
Well, ask Ryback, but where is he now?
Well, yeah, you're just proving my point now. Ryback's won a belt.
I know, but still, it took him a long time. And then we win the belt. Look where I am now.
Yeah.
Boom, gone.
But I mean, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't think it's.
Damien Sandow, look at him. Never won a title. Oh wait, yes he
did. No, yeah, he did.
Wait.
He won. Did he win 2 belts? No, I think he only won 1.
Tag team?
Yeah, I think he only won the tag team titles.
Wait, with the Miz? No.
Yeah, with Miz.
Oh, I thought that was with Cody Rhodes.
No, he never. No, he never won the tag titles with Cody Rhodes.
Ugh.
And then there was supposed to be a match between Rusev and Titus O'Neil. I have no idea why they're still going with Titus O'Neil after they already done the damage with him.
He wants. Oh wait, to be honest, he wants.
I mean,
more?
come on,
we'll
Vince.
Here you go.
I mean, come on, Vince. You already done enough with this guy. You already had him made him tap out in front of his kids. You already had him like completely buried at Money in the Bank.
I'll go into this match again tomorrow.
But now you're having Titus O'Neil coming back, getting angry about what Rusev was doing, trying to make it a personal rivalry, and then you have Titus O'Neil beat the hell out of Rusev, and it didn't even look that gruesome. It didn't even look like that much of a brawl. It was just, why are you still doing this? Why? You already did what you needed to do. You already proved your point. You already showed your McMahon superiority. It's time to move on. But anyways, then you get the main event. Reigns versus Rollins 1-on-1. And I knew, you had to know that it was going to end, they were going to end up rushing this triple threat match for Battleground and not waiting till SummerSlam. You just had to know this was going to happen, and that's exactly what happened.
Until Roman Reigns got suspended. For drugs. Well,
not drugs, steroids.
I thought it was
or PEDs.
What's a PED?
Performance enhancing drugs, which is similar to steroids.
Why do we even have this anymore?
Have what anymore?
Have this stuff in WWE when clearly they made this.
Ken, what have I been telling you? Just because it's elite, just because they're not allowing it, doesn't mean these guys aren't doing it.
Just take some painkillers and you'll be fine.
Painkillers? They're worried about getting big, not getting pain.
Wait, what?
Steroids is not... That's the exact opposite. Like, they're not trying to kill the pain, they're trying to get big. They're trying to get muscles. It's just what I've been telling you. Just because it's not allowed for steroids for the athletes to use steroids doesn't mean they're all not using it.
But just do it the old-fashioned way.
Who do the old-fashioned way?
Work out, drink your vitamins. No, drink water, eat your vitamins.
Oh, he's following Hulk Hogan's path, Roman Reigns, after this thing. But and that's what I was about to say. Apparently, from what I've heard, they found out about this. They found out about him failing the drug test before Money in the Bank, and that's the whole reason why they had him drop the championship at Money in the Bank. It made perfect sense, though, to have Reigns drop to do what they did at Money in the Bank. Looking back, of how they had Rollins beat him clean, and they had Ambrose win Money in the Bank and win it. Because I think, because of what happened with Reigns. But it kind of made sense in a way because if Ambrose was going to cash in on Reigns and he won, and then Ambrose, cashed in on Reigns, then you're just setting yourself up for Ambrose and Reigns in a rivalry.
So Mouse was mix something up.
And it made sense too because then you got because you have Rollins who's screwed over Ambrose so many times with Money in the Bank and with championship wins that it made sense for Ambrose to get his payback and actually have Ambrose return the favor and cost Rollins a WWE championship.
Does that count as continuity?
What?
Does that count as continuity?
No, yeah, it's actually continuity. It actually makes perfect sense.
Okay.
So, and I don't even understand why. Like, why would you still do the triple threat match, even though Reigns is gonna be gone for 30 days?
But happily they did do that because if they did that, because happily they removed Reigns from the event. Because if they didn't do that, that would have made it look bad.
But did they?
What?
But did they? Did they actually remove him from Battleground?
Yes, they did. They removed him from the title match.
But then if they knew about it on Raw, then what was the point of having Reigns versus Rollins and having that whole finish where they announced the triple threat match? Like what? What?
I know.
If you knew Reigns got suspended and that he wasn't gonna,
and Jay's finally.
If you knew Reigns,
say hi.
All right, hi.
This will be your last appearance, so you might as well make it worth it.
You better show yourself this time, since this is your last appearance.
And yeah, now on Reigns failing drug tests and no longer to be.
Like okay, yeah, like I said, it doesn't
save it for SummerSlam. Triple threat.
Yes, but WWE knew beforehand that.
I know exactly.
I know it's ridiculous.
Yeah, then why did they do Reigns versus Rollins and had that whole finish and then announce triple threat match at Battleground? Like why? If you knew this was just a waste of time to do this, like what? Like going into this, you knew that Reigns was going to be suspended for 30 days before Monday Night Raw, before you did the whole #1 contenders match on Raw. And you still do it anyways, and you still get Reigns out of the main event. Like, what was the point of all that if you weren't going to put Reigns in the title match at Battleground because of the suspension?
Stupid.
It's just dumb.
Yes.
I understand taking the title off of him in Money in the Bank because of suspension, okay. But if he wasn't going to be in the title match at Battleground, then you didn't need to do this whole Rollins-Reigns match on Raw the next night.
What, it would have just been like a promo battle between Rollins and Ambrose?
Or just or you have like a tag team. I don't know something. I think what they did is that they ran out of ideas and it was just a knee-jerk reflex reaction. And it was just like, if Reigns has been, then we can't. Then how are we supposed to? Then what are we supposed to do for the Raw main event? I don't know.
Well, wait. I'm sure they knew after Money in the Bank. Or even I'm sure they knew.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they knew before Money in the Bank.
What? That's even worse.
Well, they had to because why would they have Rollins go over clean on Reigns and have him win the belt?
You could have had Reigns disappear after Money in the Bank.
I know you could have, but no.
What is this? What booking? What responsibility?
I don't understand. I don't get it.
So what? Okay, so
I mean, okay, yeah, I'm happy that Reigns is out of the main event because you shouldn't be, because if you're gonna have Reigns suspended and then build up the triple threat match to Battleground and have Reigns not there every week on Raw, that's just poor build up. But still, so I'm glad they win this, but you still didn't need to do the Reigns versus Rollins match. If you knew beforehand that Reigns was going to get suspended and that he was going to be gone for 30 days.
So now I guess it's official that this is.
I think it was just they didn't have a main event for Raw and they just wanted to do that.
So I guess now it's official that this is a real life situation, not storyline wise. That this is worse than the scree finish, than the scree botched storyline finish with Shane versus Taker.
Yeah. Worse than the screwy botch finish?
Yes, Shane doesn't win, gets control Raw anyway. Here, we knew Royce was gonna fail the drug test. We're gonna put them in.
I don't know if that's worse though.
But it's storyline versus a real life situation.
I don't know.
Or it's debatable.
I guess it's debatable, but
that was just bad.
But I mean, I guess then that means we're getting Ambrose and Rollins for the title at Battleground. And you know what? That's fine.